Welcome back to the Nesian Build podcast. You're listening to part 2 of episode 30. If you haven't already, be sure to check out part 1. Enjoy the episode.
And then you see after about 2 games, 3 games, all right, now you're hitting 4th, 5th,
Yeah,
6th. You moved up from 10 all the way.
Yeah.
You know
And that's always how it is. You know what I mean? Because once you get put in that situation, like, all right, now you're disrespecting me. Because you don't know me. But so how do I get out of this?
Yeah.
I gotta fight for it.
Yeah.
I gotta show you.
Do your job.
Yeah. I can tell you, hey, I usually play this.
Yeah. People love to do that shit.
I usually hit 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Or I play short.
Yeah. What's the best? What's
the best position anywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you ask people like when you don't know, right? Like, and it's like, where do you play? Where can you play? Anywhere, bro.
Anywhere.
But you put them anywhere, it can be a problem, bro.
Anywhere. We've seen it too many times.
But like, luckily, like we know, like we can tell, like look at a build or look at somebody and be like, and how they even just watching them play catch. You can kind of tell, okay, we know what this guy will do or can't.
Okay. We'll rotate you in, but
you know, and it's like fucking it's just being around it for so long. It's just fucking crazy. Oh man.
Yeah, no, it's real. It's real though. Like anywhere is the best answer. Anywhere. Where do you play? Anywhere. All right. Go to left field.
Bro, so I always talk about softball a lot of shit, but I want to go like, so me and you basically like this like same race, right? Like, we're both half black, half Chamorro dudes, right? But we had very different upbringings, right?
Yeah.
Like people around Tacoma fucking know you. Like, you know, you grew up in Tacoma.
Yeah.
So as the Chamorro and black kid, how was that growing up? Because obviously, like I said, we had different experiences. I grew up like in Saipan. Like I was the black Chamorro kid, like for real, bro. Like these people saw me as, most of them, especially growing up, that's the black guy.
Okay.
You know?
So that's easy.
And
so
for him, it's different, right?
Yeah. So it's you know, being Tacoma is like half black, half Chamorro, right?
Yeah.
Growing up all my black side is from North Carolina. My Chamorro side is here.
Yeah.
You know, they came from Guam. They came straight here, right?
Yeah.
And then, but here in Tacoma, you look different. You look different, more different than the black kids that are here, right?
Yeah.
So either you're not black enough to say nigga,
yeah,
and you're not Chamorro enough to say par or prim, right? Yeah. So it's different. Like, you know, growing up in Tacoma, it's majority like all hood cats. You know, I grew up in a gang violence neighborhood and lifestyle in general. So it was easier coming up here where there was no Chamorros in Tacoma. But then when you go to Spanaway, that's where they all. That's where they all. I've always known they're all. I've always been at like fiestas and stuff, but I was always that black. When I'm at Chamorro stuff, I'm always the black. I'm always there's a black kid. There he is. There's a black kid right there. You know, what's he doing here? Yeah, at my own grandma's funeral. You know what I mean? I'm doing a poem. My grandma. All the Chamorros like, hey, whose friend is that? Whose friend is that? And then, you know, they don't know. Yeah, but then. Like growing up, like, you know, in the Chamorro houses, like I went through ESL for first kindergarten, first grade because my accent was too strong. No shit. But people didn't know. They didn't know what I was. I didn't know any other race until like 6th grade because I only knew like my dad was black and my brothers had slanted eyes. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like, and then my mom was she was different. Like, you know, so everybody looked different in my house growing up. You know what I mean? So like it was harder though when I started like hanging out with more Chamorros when I went to come to Spanaway because I wasn't Chamorro at all. I was just the black dude. The black dude. In Tacoma, I was a black dude, but I wasn't. You were in all the 100% black dudes. Yeah. You know what I mean? So so it's like when I was in Tacoma, it was like just a hood cat that was black and whatever Guam, you know, that's what it was. Like, what is Guam? You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're from a different country. Yeah, you know what I mean. But then when I went to Spanaway, like, you know, they knew what it was, and but then I was too black. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's hard, like, you know, being half and half, like, but nobody can tell me what not to say. You know what I mean? You can't tell me I can't say nigga. You can't. You can't tell me I can't say prim. You know what I mean? Like, you can't tell me. There was always this Chamorro dude always trying to be on my ass. Like, I wore a shirt that said "I love Guam," straight from Guam. Yeah. He was like, "Hey, why are you wearing my shirt? Come take it off." That's simple. come take it off. Like, so, but now, like, you know, being in the community, like, obviously for years, my whole life. Yeah. But now it's like, no, I still get the questions, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Especially now that I cut my hair, like, it's really Somalian and
it's all Somalian.
Yeah. So, but man, it's been different though. Like, I've told you before, like the whole can't say this because you're not enough. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Like, and then not me being able to speak our language makes it even worse. Like, not worse for me because I don't care anymore. Yeah, that's one thing. Like going through 75 hard, like I learned to not give a fuck.
Yeah, about dumb shit. Right?
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like they were like, oh, you can't, you can't not tell me what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. You can't. Like I mentally, the excuses I made to get away from like working out and stuff and then getting back, like that's for myself. Right? Yeah. But you can't tell me anything. Yeah. You can't tell me like, oh, well, your skin is like a little different than the other tomorrows that I know. So, hey, watch that prim work. Watch that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But hey,
like who are you?
Yeah. You're a little gold. Watch that N word. Like you can't tell me that. Yeah. There's not anybody that's gonna be like come up to me like, hey, watch your mouth. Yeah. Yeah. They try to, but I mean,
you know, you know what you can and can't do. Like, I fucking like I only answer to God. Like you're not him. But yeah, bro, it's crazy. Like because I kind of deal with it. I dealt with it especially when I first moved over there. I was like 9 or 10, growing when I first got out there, got to Saipan. But I've been called the N-word, bro, like hard R way more times in Saipan than I ever was.
Yeah, our people are racist, bro.
It was like
our people are racist.
That's the one thing that like, and I want to bring this up because it's fucking crazy. Like how I always see that, like when that shit was like hopping and popping, right? The the Black Lives Matter stuff, bro. Our people, like I saw people from Saipan that were sharing all that stuff, bro, and like promoting all that,
but don't understand.
But when I was back and when I was back there,
but it was fuck you.
You calling me that, like you calling me that word, right? Like it's like, dude, and then it's just basing like how you treat people. And I know how I was there, and I saw, and I always knew there was something wrong, bro, because I never did that. Because I had friends of all fucking races when I was a kid, bro, and growing up. And you can ask anybody. You would never see me mistreat somebody. Like I knew that even growing up, because I had friends that were poor, friends that were fucking rich on the richer side. I had friends that were fucking Filipino, Chukis, all that. Palauans, like all this, bro, and I never treated any of them like any different because I didn't know any different. I guess I didn't even spend enough time with my older family, like in my home, because I was always out exploring, doing my own shit. That I didn't know any different. These guys treated me nice and they liked me. They fucking brought me into their home and stuff like that. It don't matter what your race is, how much money you got. I don't know.
And that's what it is. Like that's as far as how you treat people is like how you're presented. Like you can go I don't feel like there's anybody that hates me. Yeah. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter my skin color. Like I don't feel like they hate me because of how I present myself. Yeah. Respectfully. You know what I mean? Like I'm always respectful to anybody until you disrespect me. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's always white people, Asian. I've always like growing up with Asian. They were the worst because of our community. Like the blacks in Tacoma, they were the worst to the Asian community. They always, either you're getting robbed or cars getting stolen. It was the worst. Asians were stealing cars too, but Asians saw, oh, the black guy stole my car. Yeah. So when they see me, like, I don't, even my kids' grandpa, like, I still have to, you know what I mean, with them, like, oh, the black guy. I'm still the black guy to his side of the family. You know what I mean? I'm still the black guy to his side of the family. Yeah. And I gotta fight with that every day. I'm gonna fight for that for the rest of my life because this is who I am. But I don't disrespect people. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like when I got into the whole pizza time situation, I don't disrespect me. I just wanted my money back. Yeah. Yeah. And then that happened. Everything was history, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. But at the time, COVID, Black Lives Matters. So what happened when all that happened? Like you said on Saipan, like even on Guam, oh, Black Lives Matter, hashtag, whatever. It's a clout thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Them motherfuckers don't help me. Yeah. And that's the fucking problem. They just people have been jumping on but this is I know we're just talking about like the fucking race stuff, but it also like goes into the other shit that just happened this week, bro, which is crazy. But people will jump on anything that's trendy, and stuff like that, right? Yeah. To get the clout, especially with social media out there right now, right? And I think a lot of that is bullshit. It's kind of like when even earlier this week I was talking about like how I think that people are like. It's hard to get people into the fitness stuff and all that, right? And I understand that it's because a lot of people, it's not fucking normal for them and stuff like that. But I will not change who I am. I will not decide to talk about different things just to chase clout, because I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck about the stuff that matters, and the stuff that I feel like we talk about that really matters because that can change your life. Yeah, this stuff that like we've had to change about our life can change other people because we're doing the very small, simple things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that list came out, right? The list of that's been really important with the
minor attracted people,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that shit came out, right? And I saw people online defending them, the people on that list, like trying to post all this stuff defending them. How the fuck can you defend that? I don't give a fuck like who you are or how like you see like the world. There's no defending that.
Yeah.
There's no defending because we're all fathers here.
Yeah.
There is not one motherfucker that's gonna walk up to my kid and say like, "I like you. You're sexy to me."
Yeah,
like,
never.
Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah. That's why it's hella weird.
Yeah.
But that's what social media is for. Like people can say what the fuck they're gonna say because they know they can't be touched.
Yeah.
But like you said, nobody's gonna walk up to
and say that shit.
Yeah.
And that's the craziest shit, bro. Like people will like do anything on social media to fucking chase that attention and all that stuff, even if it's so fucking wrong, bro. Like morally, ethically wrong, they will do it, and it's so sad, bro. Like people like, and just like, come on, you have to really like look at it. Like, what do your values really like? The way you live your life, do your values really fucking like meet that? Like, are they the same? Do they follow each other?
Yeah.
There's no way that you see shit that way.
Yeah.
There's no way that you can see that. You know, like, cause there's no way that you can see that that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of the shit that you're saying, and even if you, and the problem is a lot of times you don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know shit about that. You've never experienced it.
Yeah.
None of that. So you're better off just shutting up. Just don't
don't say nothing.
You're better off like that.
Don't
chase like all that shit, like the black square and all that shit that they were doing during that time.
Yeah.
People were just chasing and following shit. Yeah. They know nothing about
it's
it.
It's easy to hashtag agenda.
I mean, and I was there. And I was there. You know, I did the same. I was doing the same thing until I fucking woke up to what is really fucking going on. Yeah. And that was that thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna follow. There's no way that they're gonna do this because it seems like it's okay, you know. And it's about the emotional feeling that you get from all this shit. But the real shit going on, it's like you really should be paying attention because we're fucking going on a road in our world where it ain't good. If we can't, if you don't get, you know, you look around and the shit ain't great right now. You know, it's not fucking great. It's making, you know, life alone is already hard, and then it's just fucking getting harder. You know what I'm saying? So sorry I had to go on that rant.
No, it's a whole. It's not a rant. It's a whole. You know what I mean? And it's not being talked about too, though. Yeah, it's being typed about.
Yeah.
It ain't being talked about.
Yeah, and that's why I say, like, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about shit that don't matter. Like for me, that shit matters because that's my wife, my kids, my whole family's on the line, bro. Yeah, and that's why the only way, like, for me to feel like I can best protect and best be the man that I need to be for them is by just trying to get better every day. Because, bro, if something happens to them, then that's on me. You know, that's on me. I didn't do what I needed to do.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you know, people would expect, like, and I've been in a dark, blacked out space since October 30th, since my dad passed, right?
Yeah.
But it's probably been the best thing for me, and it sounds weird because I don't think I would have revamped myself if my dad was, you know what I mean? Because I knew he was slowly going, you know what I mean? He was sick, and I seen it in him every single time I saw him. But once I knew he was gone peacefully, like everybody's expecting me to have this big outlash. I have, you know what I mean? I've gone dark, and, you know, I've drank till, you know, but I haven't really let anything out, you know what I mean? But now it's like it triggered something in me with my son, you know what I mean? Like you said, like half-ass parents, like myself too. I could have done so much with my kids. Like my kids are 10 and 11 now. When I was 10 and 11 years old, I was probably the best at multiple sports. I don't know what my son wants to do yet. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's hard. He he likes anime, so that's what he wants to do. So that's why, like, when I think about my dad put me in this shit in situations to win, and that's why, like, now, like, I take him to the gym every time we get out of school. Yeah, I take him. Do you want to go? He hurt himself, and then he called me crying, "Daddy, I can't." I said, "Why are you crying?" He was like, "Because I can't go to the gym with you."
That's crazy.
So now it's like, damn.
That's in his head. Like, that's what he's thinking about.
He wants, you know what I mean? He wants to go. So it's like now it's another Ching thing. Me telling Ching, me making Ching accountable to do her shit. Yeah. Now it's my son telling me, like, oh, we have to keep going too.
Yeah. Because this is for us. It's for us now. It's not just for you, Daddy.
And then that's the thing. Like when first asked me, like, oh, why do you want to do 75? So I can grow older, so I can run around with my kids. Yeah. Now
he said that?
Huh?
He said that?
Yeah. So, like, you know what I mean? So it's like now it's like I need to, you know, I got to back it up. Yeah. You know, and it's easier now because it's easier for me to just use my dad as a
perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. Use my dad as a crutch as far as, you know, he's not here for me to lean on, but physically. Yeah. But now my son needs me too, so it's like now I'm looking up to him to to see where I got to push next. But that's like, you know, he could have been here now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had this moment like with my son now.
Mm-hmm.
We would have been waiting. I still would have been delaying situations.
Something,
you know,
like, it's always something has to happen, right? Yeah.
Something has to happen. Like I said, I used death as an excuse to stop,
Mm-hmm.
but now I'm using death to, you know, to revamp my life because it's easier now. Like in the gym, like when I wake up, when I'm doing my runs now, it's like easier. Yeah. Because now like I've always had a reason to do it, but now I have something in my mind telling me go, go. That's not physically here, but it's all mentally now.
Yeah. So you have more reasons than excuses, right? Like now you have your dad because of health reasons. Yeah. Which fucking rest in peace to Pops, right? Like for real, it's crazy, bro. Like and it sucks that we have to wait for like things like that to happen. So fucking. It's tragic as fuck. Yeah. But we have sometimes it takes that for us to wake up, which is it sucks, bro.
That's why I say it's the best as weird as it sounds, it's the best thing that happened. You know what I mean? Because I was drowning watching him drown. You know what I mean? But once he went peacefully, I'm at peace with it. You know what I mean? And it's like move forward or sit there in molasses and then just kill yourself.
Because you could go to go to a different, totally different.
Yeah, 100%. I've you know, and people would think that me and my dad, that's my best friend. People would think that, you know, if a weak person probably would have offed himself. Yeah, you know what I mean. And
or just went down a really bad,
dark,
start numbing it. Yeah,
and that's what it was. Like, you know, me trying to numb my pain and like drinking it away, and then people are like, "Hey, you got to slow down on drinking." Just like you gotta slow down on drinking. Mm-hmm. You're not wrong, but you're not right either right now because I don't know where I need to be at. Yeah. And because that's the only thing that's keeping me, because I'm at the house by myself all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like all I do is think. Yeah. What can I do in this moment right now while I'm sitting here thinking? Yeah. What can I do? Oh, I can go to the gym right now. No, don't go to the gym yet. Grab the beer. It's either me grab the beer or me go to the gym. But now it's me being able to slide the beer out. You know what I mean? Because it was hard, bro. Because like, you know, it's all I knew was my pops. Yeah. And then after he was gone, man, let me just drink and try to get closer to him.
Because that's what you guys fucking drink.
We drank a lot. You know what I mean? That was, you know, because as, you know, growing up, you know, my pops has always been there in my life. Yeah. Even if he was in and out of jail, but he's always been there. So, when the longest time he wasn't with me was a year, and that was my fault because I was young. I was in 9th grade, and I was smoking weed. And I didn't want to tell my parents. I was still in sports, but I was smoking weed. I didn't want to tell my parents. And my dad came up to me. He was like, "Hey, son," he was on probation. He was like, "I need you to," and he was smoking. He was like, "I need you to pee in this cup for me for the drug test."
Oh shit!
I didn't want to tell him. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm like, "Fuck, dumbass," and I probably smoked more than him at that time. Yeah, peed in the cup. I didn't see him a year later.
They took him.
They took him to jail.
That's fucking.
And then crazy. They took him to a jail, and I was telling my mom. I was like, "Man, we're and she was like, "Yeah,
that's not your fault though." Like
I know it's not my fault because he could have not smoked too.
Exactly. You know, like that's your responsibility.
That's your responsibility. Yeah, but yeah, because I could have easily said, "Go ask somebody else." Yeah, you know what I mean. But I didn't see him for a year later, and then when he got out, he pulled up to my house and he was like, "You want to smoke?" And I'm like, "Nah, I don't smoke." He was like, "No, we're gonna smoke."
No shit.
Yeah, we're gonna smoke, and then he made me smoke till I threw up.
Oh shit!
So I think about it like, you know, now that he's gone, like he put me through a lot of shit. And I said when he passed, I was telling my uncle, and I was like, my dad taught me everything. My dad taught me everything how to live, but he never told me how to live without him. Right? But then I rewind back to all the days like with me and my brothers and stuff. Like, he taught me everything. He taught me like if you need to get by, there's somebody else that you can talk to. And he wasn't talking about anybody else. He was talking about myself. And that's for anybody. You know what I mean? Like if there's nobody there, if nobody's there to talk to you, you can talk to yourself. You can talk to yourself either getting in it or you can talk to yourself getting out of it. And that's like the biggest life change, the biggest life hack is him telling me that without telling me. You know what I
mean? Yeah. I've never heard that, but it makes all the fucking sense in the world though.
And people, we do it all the time.
Yeah.
We talk ourselves into things. We talk ourselves out.
Yeah. It's always about the story you tell yourself. Whatever the fuck you do. Your life is a culmination of your choices. Yeah. And it's because of the story that you tell yourself. Yeah. Everything that's happened to you, you know, like, yes, there's shit that you just can't control. But most of it is shit, you know, decisions you made along the way. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking crazy.
That is crazy. That's a hell of a choice to make when
Yeah.
your dad asks you to pee in the cup.
I
I'd
know.
have been like, I'd have been so stuck, dude. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
I don't know.
man.
What do you want me to do here?
Yeah, that's a tough.
Because it was like a lose-lose, really, though.
Yeah,
if I told him like,
yeah.
You're in
I mean,
trash.
yeah, I know. Yeah, he probably would be. But the thing is, like, I
That's
don't know,
crazy.
because he was, he's a hood cat.
Yeah.
He probably would have beat my ass though.
He probably already knew you were doing it too.
Probably, but nah, he didn't know.
No.
He didn't know because he would have never asked me. But had he known, he probably would have smoked with me at that time.
Yeah.
Instead, you know what I mean? If I would have told my pops, you know what I mean? He was letting me watch porn. Like, at mom's house, we had to close our eyes. At his house, he was like, "Are you gay?" Move your fucking hands. You know what I mean? That's what it was. I'm snitching right now, but still, you know what I mean? Yeah, but he was, at our, at mom's house, was like, seeing if my brothers are watching it, and then at pop's house, he's, it's just a fucking titty. Look at it. Just fucking look at it.
Oh shit.
But yeah, man, I just it's a lot of life hacks as he goes, and I put it into perspective. Is he gave me everything to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I still don't know that. I still don't believe that he's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't feel like it.
No, I don't feel like it at all until I accidentally call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then he's being a deadbeat because he's not answering.
Fucking stupid.
No pun intended. You know what I mean?
So what are you doing now? Like, on the daily, bro. Like, I'm sure it's like different struggles every day. Like, like on the day, like, what is like something that you're like trying to focus on to deal with that stuff every day? It's actually
just like it's catering to the kids first right now.
Yeah.
As far as like what they want to do, like, because Jada just did volleyball. Now Boy wants to do all the sports that his dad does. Since I lost my dad, he looks up to me like he's looking at me like, Dad, I want to do whatever you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like me, that's why like with me back in the gym, like heavy now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just I'm trying to like input it with him too. Like let's go. You know what I mean? And because Jada has practice till like 5:30. Okay. Boy gets out of school at 3:30. I was like, let's go to the gym. Boom. And it's easy. So it's the main thing is him like during the day, it's me, myself, gym, whatever. And then whatever I need to do to get through like with the house and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then while I wait for the kids, it's literally been the kids ever since then.
That's a good fucking way, bro. Like, for real.
It's literally because I'm a step behind right now. I'm a good dad, you know what I mean? But it's just there's so much more. That's why I haven't done no softball.
Yeah.
I haven't played. I don't even know where my bag is at.
Yeah, no shit. That's the fucking best part because you're really like focusing on putting in that real foundation for the kids. Like, because you gotta, like you said, like if you're not building yourself, there's only so much you can really give to your kids, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So like you even though you had to, you're growing just from your dad's passing, So like and then your kids obviously to see it and they want to grow with you.
Yeah,
and that's like really the thing that like I can what you're fucking saying and like what you like always post and stuff like that, like the shit is coming together now.
Oh yeah,
right?
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's always I've always seen you like as a good dad. You've always been around your kids. You always had your kids. You always took responsibility for your kids, but we always think, okay, we can still be better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially as being a father.
Yeah,
like even me, I'm rough as shit on my boys.
Like, for sure.
But they will remember that, and I know it because life is fucking hard, and that's all I'm fucking worried. I'm so scared of that. Yeah, that life is so damn hard that my boys will be weak.
Because how many times you hear, hey, don't talk to him like that.
Yeah. No.
You don't. And then are you gonna help him when, or are you gonna help him or her when they when somebody else is talking aggressively, or you know what I mean, or when they're they're in a weak, vulnerable state? No, you're not. So you know what I mean. They're like how I was raised with my pops and my mom. Like it's hard. Yeah, I get my ass with my mom. I get my ass with my dad. You got what I mean. These other kids are lucky. Like, but my kids. Yeah, you know what I mean, because they're not gonna tell. Yeah, you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. But it's just how I raise my kids is different,
it's actually like the way it was
always
before,
been.
Right?
Yeah, it's always.
But now in this world, like fucking everybody's like turning soft and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's emotional bullshit.
It's soft. That's exactly what it is.
And it's soft and it's bad because even though you might feel like your kids are happy and they're doing what they want to do, and when they're by themselves and they're fucking adults, and you're not there to fucking help them. Yeah, that's what you need to be worried about. That shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is the scary shit to me. Yeah. I'm so scared. Like that's why I am like I make the decisions about how I like discipline my kids or like how I'm acting. Like I control all of it. You know, sometimes my son, like I think Andre, sometimes he might think I'm out of control. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Like it seems like it's bad to you, but you'll realize this shit down the road. Because I'll go from 100% like hot at his ass, and then 5 minutes later, like what's up? You good?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Why do
you cuss at him like that? Because he heard me.
Yeah.
They felt it. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? It's not. It doesn't mean I don't love my kids.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You love them more.
I love my
actually
kid
giving
more.
them
Yeah, I'm
fucking
telling them like,
self-love.
giving you this. I'm giving you this hardcore like love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they understand. I'm like, oh dang, daddy. Oh shit, daddy, you heard daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? It's crazy dynamic because you have two boys.
Mhm.
You have a boy and a girl.
Mhm.
I have a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm out of balance. I'm tougher on the boy than I am the girl. How do you?
That's
How do you? What's that?
Well,
Dynamic
because
like?
Jada is me. Like so this is the
For
thing.
facts.
When I was a kid growing up, I was the biggest crybaby. Even if I was fighting, if I when I'm winning a fight, I'm fucking crying.
Yeah.
If you almost hit me, I'm fucking crying. You know what I'm saying? That's how my son Jada is. Like she's
you
not
now.
Yeah, she's me now.
Yeah.
And that's what that's why it's kind of like the balancing part is because I'm so hard on Boy.
Yeah.
I'm hard on both of them, but I have to be hard on my son because I remember how I was right then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
I remember how I was right then, like when I was crying. Like, boy, why are you crying? And are you bleeding? You need to go to the doctor? You know, that's like that's growing up. Like, you hear that all the time. You need to go to the doctor? No? Then shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? then stop wiping fucking face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, my daughter, like, she doesn't want to cry in front of me. So you know what I mean? Yeah. Fast, like she won't do it unless she's like, unless there's something deep in her, she won't cry. But my son, if I call him in right now, it's just if I come in, what are you doing?
So it's just a father thing then. You're hard on your son.
Yeah, you're hard. You know, my daughter. I wish I don't have to be because she's me now. Like exactly. It takes a lot for me to cry. The same thing. But my son is just. I'm hard on him, but I see how he is with his friends, though. You know what I mean? Like he used to be like with Andre, Leo, all the smaller kids. He used to cry, and I told him, stop letting them stop doing it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Fight back.
That's what, bro. I always say, I'm the same thing. I'm like, dude, like first off, fucking Andre. Yeah, this dude is like, he's just run his damn mouth too much and stuff like that. He's very aggressive, very confident kid. Right? Yeah, but it's like that is like I've always told him like. I don't care how big the person is, any of that shit. Yeah. Like, you don't let anybody do shit to you. Yep. Like, you do what you have to do to get out of the situation, but, you should never start it. You should never be the person that starts some negative bullshit,
Yep, I tell them, your cousins, your friends, I don't care. Yeah. Don't let them talk to you crazy. Don't let them, why are you crying?
You stop it.
Yeah. Why are you crying? And why are you here right now? Yeah. Why are you here crying by yourself and there's not another kid here crying with you? Telling you why you guys are both crying. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what it is. Like, if I came back to my house crying as a kid, my mom knew there's two people crying for sure. Yeah. It's me and the other kid. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm crying because I'm about to get in trouble, or I'm crying because I'm in a situation where you probably hurt my face or I hurt my hands. You know what I mean? That's what it is. But as a dad that has both, like the boy and girl, that's what it is. The balance is. But it's different because Jada is hard, and she's. How I am with him, Jada is with him. Boy, stop crying.
I see that. I see that too. I see the same with Nyla and Liam. Yeah. Although Liam is older, Nyla will still treat him. Yeah. Like she picks up the cues from me too. Yeah. Yeah.
Stop crying. Why are you crying? Yeah. Okay. And that's what they're at, bro. 15 months apart. That's where they're at now. It's like okay, and boy, Daddy said, that's how she talks to him, bro. Yeah. She's like. If they can both cuss, they'd be cussing each other like, you're not my like fucking dad. People. Yeah. You're not my fucking dad. Yeah. Okay, and you want me? That's exactly how they talk. So
it's crazy, bro. Like just fucking, bro. Like, cause we've known each other since at least 2014ish. 15, right?
First 2014.
14, right? Yeah. So like, and then. We've had the kids like, and we're watching all of them just fucking grow. Right? Yeah. So every time we get to the softball field and they're all just like looking for each other, before they couldn't even talk. Like when they first met, they're running around, fucking, weirdos and shit. And then now they're like running around causing problems together. Like, and it's like,
as long as it's together.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I love seeing that shit. It's cool, but it's like, as they grow, we have to like change, like, because we have to deal with different problems as they grow up, right? Yeah. Like it's fucking crazy. Like even Andre. I'm gonna say this straight up. Like I've told Andre too. Like, cause I'm not gonna be a fucking weirdo and dumbass about it. Like I cuss a lot. Like that's how I talk. I talk to him. That's how me and my wife converse. Like, I'm not gonna like. That's just what it is. Like, does it make me a bad person? Fuck no. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I tell myself what I want to be. Right. But I've told him too. It's like, look, I know you probably cuss with your boys. Like that's totally fine. Do your thing, dog. But don't you ever let me hear a teacher or another adult or you cussing around anybody in this family, like me or your mom or your grandparents. Don't never let me hear that. But if you with your boys and if I just like kind of overheard it, whatever. I don't care. That's you and your boys, dude. But don't ever do that shit like disrespectfully to nobody. You know.
I literally just told Bobo that yesterday because we were watching Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He was like, yeah, we were watching Kick-Ass. He was like, Daddy, what's this? I'm like, you know what the fuck it says. And I'm like, say it. He was like, actually, what do we? I said, it's a movie. What are we watching? He was like, actually, I'm like, boy, what are we watching? He was like, actually, I'm gonna say it. You know? I'm like, because he hit his hand the other day, and he was like,
"Oh, he wanted to."
Yeah, so I know you say it.
Yeah. I know you say it. It's like he thought you were testing him. That's why he's like,
yeah, I know you say it. I saw it. I saw the whole capital F come out of here. Yeah, I saw it. You know what I mean? So he's like, and I'm like, you know, telling him, but no, he was like, "Oh, actually, I'm like, bro." I was like, "We're just watching a show. We're just watching a movie. What does it say?" He was like, "Kick ass." I said, "What does it say?" He said, "That's a kick ass." That's the boy. Blocking Kick ass. Yeah, no, but you know that, like you said, that we know they do it outside of us. But
we did it. You know?
Yeah, we did it. Yeah, but you're not gonna bring it in the house.
Yeah,
you're not gonna use it. You're not gonna use it towards your sister.
That's a fear for me too. It's like, okay, yeah, me and Heather, my wife, talk about it all the time. They're gonna make mistakes. They're gonna mess up. You know, my fear is though that they're gonna end up on the wrong side of it.
Yeah,
of a lesson. Like, okay, you went through some shit. There's a lesson to learn. Which side are you going to end up on now?
Yeah,
that's my biggest fear when it comes to simple things as cussing.
Yeah,
because if I hear my kids cussing, I'm gonna turn up. What did you just say?
Yeah, you gotta ask.
But I know they have to go through it. Deep down inside, I know they're gonna have to make their mistakes. They're gonna have to go through it.
Yeah,
my fear is just I hope they end up on the right side.
Yeah,
I hope when they go through shit, they don't continue down the path of darkness. That they can choose the right path. So that's one of my biggest fears when it comes to like cussing and kids being disrespectful.
I think it's just constant lessons, bro. Like, cause like obviously for all our kids spend more time away from us with other people than with us.
Yeah.
So
you can only do from other places.
There's way more influence outside of there. And they're gonna listen to. And you know what's funny? I actually heard this on a podcast. Like somebody was talking about like how your kids will actually be more influenced by their friends' parents than they will.
That's some bullshit,
which is crazy.
But I hear it though. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah,
because because a lot of times they hear you so much fucking barking at them, and then they love their friends so much, and they'll do whatever their friends do.
I see that,
and they kind of wonder where they get it from, and they don't fucking see the parents. If they're at the friend's house and stuff like that, But it's like that is crazy because like you have. That's why the time I guess you do get. You have to do as much influencing as possible. Show them what it's supposed to look like, kind of thing.
And that's why it's cool, like all of our kids growing up together and stuff like that. Like with us having so many kids within our whole circle, because they can do whatever they want to at school. You know what I mean? But in the back of their mind, thinking like, okay, this is not right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But sometimes. To be a cool kid, you know what I mean, and that people are so easily influenced, and I know
especially kids,
especially kids. But Bobo and Jada, they're worthy, so they know how to use their mouths too. So like when I go to the conferences, the teachers, same thing. Oh, he's doing good, but he's talking. He's very talkative, and he's an instigator. You know what I mean? So it's like you guys know what's right. Yeah. You know what I mean? You guys don't do it when you're at home. But they also know, they also hear every voice, not just my voice. They hear every uncle's voice and they're like, hey, watch it. You know what I mean? So that's what, our kids are well behaved. Yeah. Even if whoever they're around, you know what I mean? So
that's the hope.
Yeah. That's the hope. You know what I mean?
For every parent, I think.
And that's what, the whole cussing thing, you guys are gonna do it with your friends, but you're not gonna use it towards your sister. You're not gonna use it towards your mom. You're not gonna use it towards me or your family in general. If you're amongst your boys, like you said, I said shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? But you're not gonna come back home like fuck you, Jada.
No.
That's different.
Yeah. They don't even say shut up to each other. You know what I mean? That's never gonna happen. Yeah.
It's cool, bro, because like that's what I do like about like the softball tournaments, and because like it's not like we're together every weekend and all that, and like we were like before, right? Because all of us don't like drink as much as we used to, which is a good thing too. But when we get to the softball fields, and then like all the kids like, okay, where's Andre? You know, and then the kids are all looking for each other, bro. Like Leo's kids, fucking his kids, like Powell's kids, everybody's looking for each other, bro. And because once they get together, bro, they're gone.
And you don't have to worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about it.
Because they're all looking out for each other. If one mess up, somebody's coming telling, bro.
Yeah.
Like, somebody's snitching on the other.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's cool, bro. Like I like all of us are just doing what we can, and you can only control so much. Like,
and it's probably AJ Tonton's son that's snitching.
Yeah, like even like Jules' daughter, like Rose and Jules' daughters, fucking these guys, they're grapplers, bro. They were rolling and shit. They're Labor Day, bro. They're grappling with Tonton's son, bro. Like, these guys are wow. Just on the ground. They're just like grappling on the ground. I'm like, oh damn. And imagine, bro. Like, we all came from Saipan, and we all mingle and mix with everybody else, and it's like we're just a big ass fucking group of kids that are gonna grow up together, and
that's why it's dope.
Be shitheads together.
Yeah. So from someone seeing it from the outside, whenever we go to those tournaments, that's definitely the vibe I get. Yeah. It's freaking everybody knows each other. Everybody's there to have a good time. I never was around that growing up myself, and it's just it's cool to see.
Yeah, and I kind of had a fight for it, bro. When I first came around into the North, I was like, nah. Then I had to call my mom, like, Mom, I need proof. I need you to come here right now. show that mark you have. Show that mark you have from your shots. From
Oh yeah. This shit that every mom has. Back then,
right on the shoulder.
Show your insulin mark or whatever it is. Yeah. Show your 7-day ring, whatever you got to show over it.
I remember you and your mom came to a couple of the tournaments too. Like, this motherfucker really think he got to show proof.
Yeah, well, it's just like I hated hearing it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I hated hearing it because I first had Champuco on all my jerseys first, like before we started playing together, right? Yeah. And they're like, why? Well, why? Why do you? And then I like stopped putting it, and I put Santos Worthy just so they can. Yeah. But then I just stopped. And I was like, man, you guys are making me think like I'm not who I am, so I'm not gonna do this no more. You know what I mean? Like, and then we started playing together. Then I went from Champuco to Guampuco. We're both together, right? So it's like. It was just hard, like every time, like trying to prove myself.
And that's the crazy because I for me, because it's softball, right? Yeah. And like people know me from because I played for the CNMI team, like all stars and stuff like that. So like that's kind of like how people even knew me, right? Yeah. So like when we come out here, we're playing softball. They already know that, all right, this dude's Chamorro, like he played for Saipan and grew up there and stuff like that. But still, you still get it, bro. Like it's like fucking, especially growing up, because like I'm the same. Like I understand Chamorro and everything. I can like talk a little bit and everything, but I'm so scared to even try.
Oh yeah,
because, that's like the main thing. Yeah,
they make fun of you,
and it sucks that like that's why I don't want to try because of that.
Yeah, first time we ever maxed out the timer.
Hey, this is what happens, bro. When genuine conversations happen, bro, this is what happens. There's no.
It's timeless.
There's no stopping it. So
like we like deal with that shit, right? And it's like fucking. I just keep hearing this like stuff from back home when I was younger.
Yeah. The black kid.
Yeah, the black guy.
Yeah,
the black kid.
And I'm over here at a tournament. I'm at a Chamorro tournament trying to prove that I'm Chamorro with a Chamorro shirt. I had a Chamorro jersey. Remember when we played? When we played Machalap, and I had a Chamorro jersey. Like it was a basketball jersey too, over a tight like a Under Armour shirt, just looking silly as fuck. You know what I mean?
Just trying to prove something.
Trying to prove something that I didn't have to. You know what I mean? And then it was just like,
and it's funny because like now when he goes to like Labor Day now, right? Yeah. Like imagine when his first Labor Day was 2016, bro. Yeah. And like he went from nobody, like only the teams from Washington knowing him, to now everybody at Labor Day fucking knows this guy because he's always like all over the fucking place. And he does it to everyone. I don't know how this guy he has like a fucking system down of meeting people, bro. Because even when we first met, like I swear I remember it too. I was walking into the field,
game farm,
game farm, and this guy's like, hey Jay, and he's like, I don't know.
Who the fuck is that?
Like, who is that? Like, I know we played like on the field, but I don't really know him. Yeah. The next thing you know, fuck, 10 years later,
and it's funny because when I first went down to Labor Day for Vegas, it was like it happened so fast. Like we weren't really cool like that yet. Yeah. Even with Anthony Lenore and Uncle Phil, we just knew of each other at the field. We played them, they played us, vice versa, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I went to, I think that was.
Because you played league with us, like.
But that was before we went to Labor Day though. Yeah. So I went there. That was and then I met them I seen them at Sierra. They were at State. You guys were at State, right? Mm-hmm. And I just went down there. I just had surgery. That was 2015 or 16? 15.
No, 2015 was in Tacoma. That was Labor Day was in Tacoma that year.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So then I seen them. They're like, hey, come down to Labor Day with us this year. And I'm thinking like, oh yeah, okay, I'll buy my plate right now. Like just jokingly, they're like, yeah, we need a guy. And then yeah.
The rest is history.
Now it's ever since. That year was cool. I think we were like third or fourth place that year. Yeah.
It was in third. It was third.
Last. Boise, like
Buddha Kings.
Yeah, bro. But shit, it's been solid, bro. And I'm really like looking forward to all the shit that we got coming, bro.
Yeah.
Because you know, there's a lot of building we have to do. There's a lot of building, like as parents, as fucking business owners, as men. I just see like a future for all of us that is just, you know, crazy but better. You know,
Foreseeing is a good thing, bro.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I just have this vision of just so many things, bro. Of like, and that's always like what I try to work towards. It's like, bro, there's no way you can like, for me, like, there's no way I can keep seeing these things and then it not happen when I've proven. I feel like the last few years too, like I've proven so many fucking things to myself about like I've seen it, then I made it happen. Then it's like, why the fuck can't we just keep doing that to make it even bigger visions that, you know, most of, you know, our people don't even have because they just see it at a certain level and they want to stay there, you know. But I feel like with a lot of us kind of seeing things that way and a lot of us like working towards that together, we can make these kind of things happen, you know. It's just having that. But I just feel like someone has to have the vision, which I feel like is me, right? Like I just have these fucking visions, and I feel like there's just so much that I need to do to like get people to understand and believe. Yeah. Because I'm willing to do the work. I just need some fucking people to roll with me, you know. And I've always just, you know, we just put it together, you know what I mean? And we can keep doing that because it's a better situation for all of us, especially like I'm always thinking about the kids, bro. What am I leaving for my kids, bro?
And the thing about it is, when you put it into that perspective, it's still exciting to me. You know what I mean? It's still exciting to grow. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because like I said, there's a lot of people who haven't gone through what we've gone through mentally and physically that are so what is the word? They're so they're okay, content. Yeah, they're content of being where they're at. Either it's like obese, skinny, you know what I mean, or mentally, not mentally challenged like that, but like you know what I mean. They don't want to get out of it. Yeah, that are still sitting there because that's what they want to do. Yeah, you know that's why it's so exciting. Like, you know, I was able to get into it, break, whatever. But I know it's easier for me now. Get back to lock back in. That's what I've done right now. Like I'm locked back in like completely since my dad passed. It just, you know what I mean. Where are you going? I'm here. You know what I mean.
And that's the good part about it. And that's what I because I know even this guy he's not as fucking you know strict with it as I am. Like I don't expect people to fucking do what I do. Like,
but it's in a schedule though.
You know what I mean?
You know, it's in his mind to do it.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm trying to do.
I've still come back. Just like how you do it, you stop. You do it, you stop. But because I feel like a North Star, almost like even this morning I was like, last night I was like, oh, I gotta wake up and go work out because I'm doing a pod tomorrow. Yeah. Like, if I don't work out, I think AJ knows.
My wife. That's so crazy that you said that because I definitely did a little quick pump before I got.
Yeah, like, I gotta work. I gotta get a workout to do.
I definitely did a quick pump before I got.
Smell the testosterone.
Yeah, definitely.
If it's low or not. So
bro. Like, I just feel like I need if I'm the only way is to set a standard is set an example, bro. Like, and if I'm not doing, how the fuck can I expect other people to do it? Bro? Yeah, you know. And I would never ask anybody to do some shit that I can't do, and I'm not asking people to do a lot. I'm not asking anybody like, cause I'm not anything special, and I know that I'm fucking nothing. Like I just said, that's why I have to prove to myself every fucking day that I can fucking accomplish it and I can make shit happen. Even though once I'm done, or not once I'm done, but like by the end of the day, I still feel like I didn't do enough. You know. Yeah. But I still have to show up every fucking day and set an example. And like. You guys know me too. You know me too, bro. I'm not like a big fucking like talker or anything like that. Like I don't have to talk game, and I don't feel like I need to speak about, you know, all that shit. But with the podcast, like this is my way. Because I'm not an extrovert at all. You are. you're way more extrovert. I'm an introvert as fuck. Like when I'm around other people, like I only talk. I'm really like I'd rather just stick to you know my group. But
I'd rather too. But when I'm around people don't talk. Then it forces me to
just fucking he definitely fucking has the conversations on lock. But like it's just one of those things, bro. Like I just feel like I have a job to do. Yeah. And I fucking, like I said, if I had these visions and I'm not acting towards it, it's nothing, bro. It's just a dream. It's just a fucking vision. Yeah. But if I don't act towards it, we'll never see if it can really happen. And I just want to keep fucking doing that because it's like just trying. It's hard, but it's like trying to just not be the one, right? That is, oh, he made it happen. I don't care about that. All I care about is that there's more people that are doing better for themselves. Yeah. And if I need whatever I need to do to try and fucking do that, if that's what you're thinking about, like you, right? You just said that. You're thinking about that, like, fuck, hey, he's gonna fucking smell it. He's gonna know. Like if that's gonna lead you to go towards action, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if anybody's ever like personally done it. I'm not sure if Mark has, but like I thank you all, because I found the better me in me, but you put a bug in me that, you know what I mean, that helped me find it for sure. You know what I mean? Because like you said, like I would have never heard about 75 Hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would have never, like, because me and you, like the leaders of TMB, like it was so easy for me to jump on it. Like I've never, like I said, I've never worked out before, but you didn't even have to push at all. Yeah. You just mentioned it, and then you like they said, show your work. Yeah. That you put the problem out and then you showed it. So that I thank you for sure, because that nobody. Yeah.
That's like I always say, you had to make the decision yourself.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not, and that's. I'm glad that the idea stuck. Like it's like what I always say, like social media. Like I just try to put out because that's the only way I can blast it. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
But I know I still think that people look at it and they think like, "Fuck, this dude's crazy. He's nuts. He's stupid. Like why wouldn't he just go drink and do all this shit that he used to do?" It's like because I don't want to be that person. Yeah, I'm sorry. And it's like I always feel like crazy about how like we were always together back in the day, and it's like. Bro, I'm just trying to do what's required right now. Like right now, I just need to do what's required.
Because you know how cool it would be for everybody to be together now that you have like an old gym set up over there. Oh yeah. Like, cause you guys, I missed out on your guys' your workout, your course when you guys did it at your house. When we first started 75 Hard.
Oh yeah, the group where we did like
the group workout. Yeah, so that would be dope too, because I'm pretty sure you guys have enough room over there now. I mean, it'd be dope.
Yeah, I'm actually planning on working, but that shit didn't go through. But I have something planned for the spring and summer that I'm trying to work on right now. So that should be pretty fucking dope. Like I wouldn't mention it here. Well, I'm trying to put together like a outdoor fitness boot camp. Yeah. So this is be on the weekends, like that'd be dope. Right, 4 weeks, something like that. People do have to buy into it because pay for it because there would just be. I just feel like there needs to be a buy-in for you to show up and actually really put the work in, right? Yeah. So it's just. It's something that I'm planning, and that'll probably.
Lifestyle's getting expensive, isn't it? No, it is. Yeah. Hey, the dieting is expensive.
It's cheaper than the medical bills. Yeah, but no, I just want to try because I want to build the community more, bro. Yeah. Like I want to get people out there. I want to get people to feel it more, feel the energy that we bring. Like it's kind of like the energy of our softball team. Yeah, like, bring people together that fucking rock and be, and then just want to be better. Like, let's rock it and let's keep fucking growing that shit. Yeah. So that's something small, but definitely an idea.
I know you guys are used to asking the questions around here. Yeah. I got some.
Yeah, ask that question.
We got 23 minutes.
23 minutes? No, it's not going to last long. I'll start with you, Mark. As far as from you guys starting, from where you guys are at now, are you somewhere that you want to be is there somewhere you want to be within the brand that you feel like you haven't gone yet?
Is there somewhere I want to be?
Yeah. As far as the community wise, and what more can we do?
I feel like definitely my role. I'm more of a sit in the back, type of dude.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And, let AJ take the role, and I'm just kind of here rolling with the punches, trying to still figure out where I fit in. Yeah, even after all this time, it's going to be more towards the podcast side, but I think that's eventually where it's going to lead to. Especially if this podcast continues to grow, and all that stuff. Oh, like I'm gonna have to step my game up here.
Yeah, I feel like like you said, we're on episode 30. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm sorry it took so long to get here, but that traffic's different over there.
It definitely is.
Yeah. Cars blow up and everything. And falling from that's I was on my way here. And as far as like your partner, like your right hand, like what more do you want to see out of him when it comes to this?
Bro, I don't know if he can. He already gives a lot. Yeah. Shout out to you for he's always here. Yeah. He's here way more than I am. So I can't ask anything anymore of him.
I mean we can, but there's just a lot of probably not on camera. Yeah.
Like maybe I feel like I need to step up more. Yeah. When it comes to that stuff. So, but the work life balance, living fucking down in the boondocks.
We're going on 5 years this year.
Yeah, already passed 5 years.
Already passed 5 years. Yeah,
5 years. We're going 6. Well, 5.5 now. I think.
Yeah.
Going 6. So
that should we're going 6 years. Yeah, but oh yeah, 2024. Yeah. Going on 6 years. Going on 6 years. Yeah, my math ain't math. Yeah, going on 6 years. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we were just talking about that the other night too about just like my struggles, even with this stuff. Yeah. Trying to. This year, I definitely want to kind of recalibrate. Yeah. Get a better system down, plan better. Yeah. So we can do better.
And with the not necessarily platform, but I thanking you too as well as like bringing this out because it's out here, man. Obviously it's I used to be all Nike, all Jordan. You know what I mean? There's no Nesian built shoes right now. I'm probably not gonna do that right now, but I wear New Balance shoes. So I mean, so it's like,
I usually use New Balance myself.
Yeah, so it's like, but you know, you guys put out a brand that we can be more than proud to represent. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys even putting your guys' brains together. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if anybody ever thanks you guys, but there's a lot in not just the state, but you guys aren't just local anymore.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And if you're listening to this, we've gone global. Now, you know what I mean? No, for real.
We're in Australia, for gosh.
Yeah, you know, I appreciate you guys because we've definitely gone global. And when they see me, you know, they definitely see you guys without even, you know, without you guys knowing.
For me though, I still feel like I still feel like I'm an outside. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it feels different for me than it does for AJ. Yeah. Because he pours a lot into it. So for me, I'm still grateful. I still, you know, to see people rock the brand and
you know, there's a lot of executives that are that we don't know about ever in life, right? Yeah.
It's fucking like Chick-fil-A.
Like, we don't know a lot of these people. We don't know those. Yeah, you can be an undercover boss one day. Like, you know, tell me about your brand right there. Where do you get this? Nesian. Yeah.
No, bro. Hey, look. Like, you're fucking overthinking us, but like we said, we couldn't do it without you know, you guys all fucking doing what you guys do. Because if nobody wore it, then it wouldn't do anything. You know what I mean? It wouldn't go anywhere.
And it's so crazy, bro. Because like, you know, like growing up, if you didn't have Nike on, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, ew, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody was like making their own shirt. I remember people used to like do like tie-dye shirts with like the glitter, like, what the fuck is that? Like, you know, it's you guys literally, like, I remember when before we started 75 Hard, like you guys within, you know, you guys were going through like you not working, like you put
I just got fired.
Yeah, you fuck this job, you know, fuck that. I'm gonna put my all on this, and then you're like, what are you gonna do with that? Yeah, you know, I remember Ching was on you, like, okay, and then what? Yeah. Just watch. Just watch. We're all drunk. Just watch. Yeah. I got an idea.
Hold my beer.
Yeah. Look at you and your friends all drunk. Then what? Just watch.
Yeah. And now this is this crazy shit because like that was just fucking like 2 years, a little over 2 years ago, right? And then like I was not sitting at that table, or me and him talking about this shit, and I'm saying I'm gonna run 2 marathons. I'm gonna do an Ironman in fucking 2024. I was not saying that shit. Yeah, and look at now, bro. Like that's the crazy shit. The shit that I planned was never even a thought during that time. So like that's where it's fucking crazy, bro. Like,
that's why it's dope, man. There's so much you guys put within the brand. It's like there's still shit that I haven't been. You know, I used to be the first one to grab everything. You know what I mean? But it's like. But it's just so dope that to see it. Like, you know, I hope nobody's taking a picture of me and sending it to you guys, because that means I'm not doing enough. Like, you know, this guy, like
there shouldn't be a picture in the last like 4 years of Dom online that he's not wearing it.
Yeah, no, there better not be, for sure. Yeah, it's just hella funny. Like I remember I told you that you were somewhere I think you were at a gym. And then somebody took a picture like, oh, somebody's wearing their brand, and it was you. And I'm like, no, that's you were at I think you were at Costco.
I'm like, bro, that's the founder.
yeah. I think you were at Costco. Mm-hmm. Either is there Costco in
Covington?
Yeah. So you were at Costco, and then somebody took me. Oh, I see your brand. You were wearing the black and red one.
Oh, okay.
The MB one, and I was like, he was like, oh yeah, and I was like, oh no, and I was like, that's his brand. That's the kind of like, oh, I thought it was yours. I'm like, of course, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Look at when you get your receipt, just look at the dotted lines. Look at the fine print.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what's funny too? Like I was at it's just we'll top it off here, but I was at fucking Dick's the other day, and someone kept looking at me, and I was like, there's only one reason. I'm not that good looking. You're gonna keep looking at me like that. You saw me on something.
What?
You probably saw a fucking marathon video, and it's Dick's, right? So it's a sporting goods store. It's just somebody that's probably like.
Oh, they're talking about a hamburger joint.
No. Okay. It's like a Dick's sporting goods. They kept looking at it, so I'm like,
he hasn't ate yet.
Maybe they're a runner or something like that. And they probably saw the marathon videos, kind of like that, that shit. Because it's already happened a couple times. Somebody said they saw the videos. I'm like, that's probably where because they see me wearing these videos, they watch it. You're pretty damn cool, bro. Yeah. But for me, like, it's just all about trying to help. If I can share my story, and the next year is going to be crazy because I'm going to show some shit where I look like an asshole. Or this year, yeah. I'm going to look like an asshole starting off, but it's going to lead me to a place where all I want to do is show people it's okay to suck at first.
Yeah.
Just go through the process and learn it.
Yeah, I have a lot of bloopers, a lot of failed videos of my come up. You know, what
show
I mean?
Your push-ups,
my benching, like a lot of it, bro. I have a lot of.
Yeah, we still need to get a workout in together.
I'm down.
Some point.
Yeah, I'm down for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I learned how to, a lot of not working out with people was like the ego lifting. You know what I mean? Trying to lift what the next person lifts. Yeah, fuck all that. I fucked my back up one time.
Yeah,
trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Trying to do too much. Trying to do too much legs. I'm thinking like, I know what I can lift. You know what I mean? But
just do that.
Just do that. I tried to one more. No, I said, let me get one more, but let me record it.
Yeah.
Try to record it.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, I'm out for a minute now.
That's why you don't do it.
That's why I don't do it. Yeah,
and you can't lift.
And everybody's always messing me like, oh, put more on there. You put more on yours. yeah.
Let me do mine.
Yeah, I don't see you asking me how much is on my plate. Like, put more on my. You know what I mean? Yeah. Unless like we're taking a go, but
that stuff is real though. Ego lifting, it's hard to get by too.
Yeah,
especially if you've already been strong and you're still working out. You're not as strong before.
Yeah,
it's like you're so tempted to just I gotta go heavy, dude.
That's where that mentally strong shit comes in, but you got to know who you are and just fucking go with that. And
lately, I've been lightweight. This morning, I think the heaviest I put was 50. That was it.
What's wrong with that?
The contraction was real though. You know, the pump was still good at the end.
Yeah, when I like before my surgery, like I was hitting 215 on the bench, right? And then I tried I tried to go back right after my surgery. That 135 was like, because like I had surgery on my chest, so it's like so I tried. They told me like don't do no push up, don't do no sit up, like don't do no upper body because it's just gonna strain. Right? It's just gonna come back. And then I tried to I'm hard headed. I went straight in there like try to get the 135, and that shit just. Like I swear, like I had surgery again, but now it's like just gonna gradually get back to it. That's why I like doing my dumbbells. And shit, so.
Hey, we gotta stay at it, bro.
Absolutely. That's it.
Keep fucking building.
Even if you fall off, get back up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's no more. There's really no more falling off though because I'm already mentally set. You know what I mean? Like I said, my dad's the biggest push right now, and my dad's a push. My kids are the bigger push. You know what I mean? So it's like I've already seen myself in a dark space. I've already seen myself quit. You know what I mean? Like I said, quit or go. It's both gonna hurt. So. That's it.
I like that.
Yeah, bro. Like even it's like it's crazy. Like because I know when shit like that happens, there's a lot of chaos going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. I didn't reach out to you immediately. Like I don't. That's and I just hope you understand. Like you know me. And, I'm thinking about you. But I just know that me saying something right now, I feel like you're not even gonna.
Yeah,
it's not logging in.
Nothing registers.
It doesn't register.
Yeah, nothing registers.
So like I always give people that space until I know they're fucking good to roll. But I fucking me and the family love you. We love you guys. We're always gonna be here.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we say, an excuse is I'm sorry for your loss, right? And then what?
Yeah, that's what I say.
Like, and I appreciate you, but then either way, I have to get out of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm always gonna be appreciative as far as when somebody reaches out for it. You know what I mean. But at the end of it, I'm still here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. My dad, anybody that I've ever lost, you know what I mean. When I lost my dad, I lost 3 more people right after it, and I didn't feel anything of it.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean. So that's like when I was so numb to it, like it's easy for me to get by now because I just lost the hardest thing. So if I just went through the hardest thing in my life, why can't I push forward now?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's it.
I'm really glad you're going the right way, bro.
Yeah,
honestly, I'm proud of you for doing that for because I know it's hard and you're still and I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's gonna be get any easier.
Yeah,
you know that for a fact it's gonna be hard, but you have a job to do.
Yeah, because as much as I want to scream, I'm literally I used to be at the gym like, but now my screaming is at the gym.
Yeah, that's where you can get it out.
But I love it, bro.
Yeah,
that's why I said this loss has been the best thing in a weird way.
Yeah,
because
it's helping you.
I would have been stuck in quicksand.
Yeah,
by myself, like you know what I mean, because I put myself there.
Yeah,
but now it's like I'm able to help myself.
Yeah,
you can't help me. I can only help myself.
Exactly, 100%.
Me versus me.
100% every fucking day, right? Hey, bro, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you fucking sharing the story, man. Talking and being able to talk about some of that stuff because I know it's not easy to share that and not fucking really feel it deep down.
Yeah,
but I appreciate you coming on, bro. I appreciate everything you've done for all these fucking years with the brand too, bro.
Sure.
And
I appreciate you guys. You guys give us a reason to do it. It's dope, man. It's a dope brand. We're dope. You know what I mean? You guys. It's 2 dope people that put their minds together. Whether you're behind the scenes or you're the vocal point, but you can't do it without him. He can't do it without you. So
we'll keep fucking going, baby. We'll keep growing. We'll keep figuring this shit out.
Yeah.
Because every day that's all we're trying to do is figure this out. So you guys already know the deal, man. Thank you again for coming on.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Share the fucking pod.
Share
Let
the
them know
pod.
we're out here. Come on. And go out, be your best. And always do that shit out of style. Let's go.
Just work.